Okay, so this is question 19. Written as a product of prime factors, this is this. HCF is this between 720 and n. Okay. Uh, okay. The lowest common multiple is this, right? So we recall, okay, for HCF, you take the highest powers. Take the lowest powers. Okay, for LCM, you take the higher powers. Right? Okay, so let me give an example. 24 and let's say 72. Right? So this is 3 times, or rather, sorry, this is 2. 1, 2, 3 times 3. And this is 3 times 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, right? So 8 times 9, right? Okay, so how do we see the HCF is taking the lowest power? Okay, so think of it as the opposite. Highest common factor, take the lower one. Lowest common multiple, take the higher one, okay? So HCF, these two is the same, so just take this one, the lower one. Okay, so the highest common factor is 24, which makes sense, right? Lowest common multiple, take the highest one, so 2, 3, and this one 3, 2. Okay, so 3 squared times 2 cubed, 72, which makes sense, right? Okay, so that's the idea. Okay, so for this, we have n and we have 720, right? Okay, it's nice to put it side by side so you can see it. This one, we don't know what is there, right? There might be more. There might be 7, 13, and whatnot. Okay, but we hold on first. The highest common factor is this, right? HCF is this. What does that mean? This means that the lowest powers, they are taking the lowest powers, right? So if 720 had this and the highest common factor had this means that this is probably the lower one, right? So it's probably 2 to the power 5, 2 to the power 6, 2 to the power 7, but it cannot be, it's definitely not 2 to the power 4. Okay? But since it's in the highest common factor, there should be a 2 to the power of something. Okay, so there's a 2 to the power of something. We put a question mark first. Okay, next. 5. Alright, so means there isn't a 3 factor. This means that this does not have a 3 factor. Okay, so we take out. Okay, and it does have a 5. So here can be 5 or more, right? So, but there should be a 5 factor. And then we question mark also. Okay, so you might say, okay, now I have 2 question marks. What do I do? Okay, well, let's look at the second one. The highest common factor. Lowest common multiple, sorry. Okay, so now lowest common multiple is 2 to the power 6. So it means the higher power is 2 to the power 6. Right? But this 2 to the power 4 means the other guy should be 2 to the power 6. Right? Makes sense? Now this has a 3 power 2, which makes sense. It's a 3 over power 2. Last. Okay, this guy 5 power 3. This is 5 power 1. So there must be a higher one. This one must be the higher one, right? So therefore, n should be 8,000. Okay, so simple as that.